name brands, but I can show you something that ain't none of them can. Cause I ain't too cool to dance. Cause this right here is my jam. So come on, baby, take my hand. If you ain't too cool.
Immortality is in sight. We're nearing kickoff in this Super Bowl matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Green Bay Packers here at Sun Life Stadium. Phil, you get to the Super Bowl. You have that extra week off, and then you have all the scrutiny. All the insane amount of publicity is got to be draining before the big game.
No, Jim, you know better than that. You and I laugh about it all the time. These players love it. You can't talk about them enough. What do you think about me? Tell me more. We love it. So they can't wait to get a chance to go out there and play today and see who's the best.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center. First down at the 20. Here's the handoff. He's got a wide open alley. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, touchdown, number 1 at the Super Bowl.
The Super Bowl is like no other game out there. It's so big. The tension is so much more than the other playoff games. And when you score first, that is a big, big deal. More than anything, it's a great relief to get that out of the way.
Cooks is running this one out. Flag is out. And the illegal block in the back is going to move this team back.
Yeah, you know, Jim, the rule of thumb here is if you can read the name on the back of the jersey, don't block him.
And Rodgers will hand it off. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down. And with this starting unit, as usual, the attention goes to the wide receivers who so often open up the game. And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down. But then lost it on the hit. Let's take a look at the defensive starters. 3rd down on the way. Rodgers will have it in the pistol. Secures it with 2 hands. The Packers are going to punt the football. Let's see what he can do here. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. That return's good for about 7.
The Chiefs coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Takes it from the eye. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line. Here's the offensive line. And for this team, they are the lifeblood of the offense. When they're blocking well, this team can do some serious damage. The Chiefs snap it at the 36. Percy Harvin with the grab. Gains 18.
Don't get brought down with arm tackles. That's what you teach everybody that carries the football in this league now. The wide receiver, excellent job of breaking that arm tackle and getting the extra yards.
First and 10. Tosses the football. And that gains a few. The defensive line will be the focus here in this game. If they're disrupting the quarterback, the rest of the defense will have a chance to do their thing.
The line of scrimmage, the 43-yard line.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
Got hit on the release. Now looking at third down. Smith ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Smith's back in shotgun formation. Travis Kelce comes down with it. That's his first reception today.
There's nothing like having a great tight end on your offense now. There's so many things you can do with them. Remember, they're in the middle of the field. They can go down the middle. They can go outside. They can go short. They can go across. They can go out. Tough to cover the tight ends in this league now.
First down following the long play. Smith with the handoff. That's a gain of only a yard.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8. Smith's lined up. No extra blockers for this snap. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. And it's knocked down.
Gets tight down here in the red zone. So if you're a defender, read the quarterback. You make a quick break on the football. Hey, you get in a position like this, and you can knock it down.
Alex Smith from the gun. What a hit, and the ball falls incomplete.
Hartman's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch. Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Montgomery's met at the 37. The Packers offense is on the field, hoping to erase the memory of their last drive, which was completely unproductive, a quick 3-and-out.
Yeah, it was. I don't know if they can erase this defense. This defense is pretty good. We saw that in the last drive. They got good players, and they're pretty excited, so this is going to be tough on the offense.
Brought down at the 41-yard line. That's his first reception today. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Midway through the first. To the outside.
Lacy is... dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
It's now second down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. Bailey takes down the quarterback.
When you're the quarterback and you see a blitz, you got to know you got to drop back, look at a receiver, and let it go. No hesitation is allowed. He hesitates, and the defense gets the sack.
The Super Bowl. It's as big as it gets. And just the fan side of you, Phil, what sticks out in your memory bank? And he's dropped for a loss.
Well, that time the quarterback is sacked on the third down, and that's, of course, that's bad. But the good thing is he did not try to force the football down the field and get the turnover.
That punt sets up the defense now in excellent position as they're able to down the football inside the 10. The Chiefs will be trying to make it 3 successful drives in a row as they retake the field here on offense, partner.
They got a great feeling from the offense so far. In other words, they're confident, they feel good, so you need to keep calling plays that keeps the offensive players in a positive frame of mind. You do that, hey, I wouldn't be surprised to see them march down here and score again. You got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
2nd and 6 coming up. Smith takes it from the gun. Almost made the catch, but the collision jarred it loose.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Has the reception all alone.
The old-fashioned way of picking up big yardage is running the fly route on the outside. Show the speed of the receiver and the strength of the quarterback's arm. What a nice completion.
It's first down as they head to the line. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. Handoff. And that's a gain of maybe 5.
When you have a defense that's not playing good techniques, they're selling out, overplaying plays while you run the counter runs to counteract what they're doing on the defensive side.
2nd and 5 coming up. The Chiefs bring in an extra tight end for this play. The Chiefs take it from the 38. Kelsey's got it on a pass that had some heat. Mark him down for another reception. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They run the counter play.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
Second down here after that run play. Kelsey split out wide on the right.
The defensive line saw something the offense is doing. Look at them all shifting to the right. Jim Nance, that was the old fly route. When we were kids, that's what they called it. See if you can fly by the defensive back. He did that time. Nice throw and catch.
The red zone. Now 1st and 10. Toss play.
The Chiefs, they believe in their offense. They know once they get inside the red zone, they can run or throw. That time they run the football, and it picks up some good solid yards. Great job by the offensive line. Defense is crowding the line of scrimmage. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Bears met after a gain of 3. The Chiefs still driving as the second quarter gets underway. Third down. The second quarter is underway with this snap. Gains 5. He's got over 110 yards rushing on the day.
So close to getting the touchdown, but what a good job by the defense. Hold them about 1 foot short. Let's see what they do on the next play. The offensive coordinator's done a great job of calling plays. Backed up, bad field position. Now they're down inside the red zone trying to score.
This long drive continues. Second and goal from the 2. They hand it off to him again.
Well, that last play almost got them in here. And when you look at this, what do they do? Well, you just want to punch it in. There's a lot of different scenarios. You could do a play-action fake, probably get somebody wide open, or have a running back just jump over the top for the touchdown.
Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. Outside now on the toss. Touchdown. Kansas City Chiefs.
And a second touchdown on the game.
The point after is good. The Packers are back deep, ready to return. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Packers didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just...
It's intercepted! Tackle's made.
Things don't appear to be getting any better for this offense here in the second quarter.
I'm going to say this to you. Don't get discouraged because the team you are playing, they are very good. So just keep working, get better, and your time will come.
Alex Smith will take it right from the center.
Gets the handle here. Perry's able to read that play and make the hit.
The Packers defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
It's now second down. The Chiefs line up, split backfield, out of the gun. Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Coming to the line at the 15.
The Packers go with the dime formation here on defense.
Now he's going to change the play, and look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Throws the pass. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. Should be what we call a gimme. And he converts here on the field goal try.
Phil, they're taking advantage of all their possessions, and in this case, they add another 3 to the lead.
It's been an impressive start so far. Now, you know, you got the lead, you got momentum on your side, and now you must stay aggressive to keep that lead.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. The Packers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
Lacey, a solo back set. 2nd and 8. It's caught by Cooks. Cooks brought down after picking up 14 on the play.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
He's got the catch. All the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense, so they made them kick that field goal.
And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. Second and 10 coming up. Smith's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. And it's swatted away.
I'll say this. In a situation like this, 3rd and long, when you're winning here, if you throw the football, fire the coach. And I'm just saying that because I don't think there's any chance they're going to throw the football in this situation.
Shotgun look here for Alex Smith. Smith's going to take it from the gun.
Going for the home run. Tough catch. Going to take it the distance. The 10. They bring him to the turf.
Oh, beautiful throw and catch by the quarterback and receiver. The receiver thinks, hey, it's going to be a touchdown. Look at the hustle by the defense. They tackle him just short of the goal line. Hey, now that is a huge play. Now the defense has one more chance to stop this offense.
This play set up by the long gainer.
Halfway through the 2nd quarter. Hines there to make the tackle.
Well, not many yards get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Only 2 yards to go to pay dirt.
Press coverage all the way.
2nd and goal at the 2.
Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line.
When you see linebackers moving around like this, that means they're probably going to blitz.
Here's the hand. Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
And it looks like their lead will be quite sizable by halftime as long as their defense can hang on to it for the rest of this quarter.
This has been one lopsided game so far here, Jim. And, I'm going to look at the defense. You've got to get out there, show some pride. Somebody's got to make a play to turn this game around.
Cooks is going to run this one out. And he runs it out to about 27 before he's taken down. The Packers ready to get this drive started. The last time they had it, Phil, it was a touchdown, and they got all the way to the end zone mainly through the air.
Yeah, they did it through the air. They got good protection. We love what the quarterback is doing, but how about the wide receivers and everybody catching the football, separating from the defender, and they're getting some easy throw and catches out there.
On the money.
The Packers coaching staff, they have been smart today. They are keeping everybody off balance. Even me, I thought for sure they would run the football, but no, they come out on 1st down, they throw it, they pick up solid yards. Good job by them.
From the gun, Rodgers. The Packers now move the chains. First down at the 42. He's wide open for the grab. And he heads to the sidelines out of bounds. Halftime, 2 minutes away. First down, offense readying for the snap. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Rodgers standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Incomplete, looking underneath that time. Rodgers all by himself in the backfield for this snap. The Packers will take the snap from the 30. And it's batted down.
In a situation like this, 3rd long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
This is 3rd down. Quarters formation here for the defense. Scans the field. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the 1st down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
The Packers from the 22. The Packers get a 1st down. Nobody was going to catch him there. touchdown.
Well, Jim, it's almost impossible to guard these guys nowadays as they go down the field. These wide receivers, they have feet like ballerinas, and even though you get tight coverage, they're so quick, they can get open and make the catches.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Chiefs offense taking the field again. They got everything they could out of that last possession, Phil. A solid touchdown drive.
Yeah, what a productive day so far for the offense. They're mixing it up well. They got confidence. The quarterback's throwing it well. This is a very good game so far.
And Macklin makes the grab. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line.
Alex Smith's going to take it from the shotgun.
He'll throw it over the middle. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. They come to the line, and it's first down.
Smith's alone in the backfield. Smith's got it in the gun.
And he's taken down.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit here. You want to stop the offense from scoring here with under 2 minutes to go in the first half. Good pressure on the quarterback, and they take him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Smith's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
Here they come to the 41-yard line.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion.
Smith's back in shotgun formation.
And a flag comes out. They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Beautiful job that time by the QB. He goes back there in the pass play, doesn't like what he sees, and he just takes off and gets the yards and gets a first down.
First down and 10. Intercepted! And he's brought to the ground.
Mosley is able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Packers offense looks unstoppable. Touchdown drives the last 2 times they've had it. And here they go again, Phil.
Yeah, they've been very good, Jim. They're taking advantage of situations and scoring touchdowns, and we know that's what you must do. If you don't get these touchdowns, what happens later in the game always comes back to bite you.
The Packers signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Comes down with, no, the defender tips it out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
2nd and 10 coming up. Rodgers by himself in the backfield. Rodgers going to take it from the gun.
Knocked down as he fires it.
This is a tough situation to be in. It's 3rd long, and I'll say this to the coach and the quarterback. Don't take a chance. If it's covered down the field, throw it short.
It's 3rd down coming up.
Rodgers ready for the snap, empty backfield. Rodgers from the shotgun.
Makes the catch in open space. And he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
And as the first half comes to a close, we'll take a quick break before the beginning of the second half here in South Florida. Montgomery is going to test the coverage this time. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Packers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
And the quarterback is tackled by Poe.
You're talking about a bonus. When you get a defensive tackle that can get in the backfield and sack the quarterback, that is something special. Great job that time by the big D tackle.
Aaron Rodgers going to take it from the shotgun.
And a flag is down. With two hands, he has it. Gaines is there to make the stop. The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
When you pick up first downs against the defense, they will get tired. That time, nice job by the offense getting the first down, even though they're losing here in the game.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. They're going back up top. And they get the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Loss of 4 on the play. Quarters formation here for the defense. Second down and a long way to go. Scanning the field. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. It'll be third down. Aaron Rodgers backed off the line, shotgun formation. Finds his mark, and now will be on the other side of the 50 after this play. The Packers still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Rodgers led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and an offense that's clicking on all cylinders. You see the linebackers moving? What they're trying to do is confuse the quarterback.
Makes the catch in the open field. Touchdown. That'll close the gap. They're getting right back into this after the half. Those were great adjustments they made during the break.
Yeah, those were great adjustments, all right. I'm sure the coach went in there and ripped their behinds for the way they played. And listen, those players, no player likes getting ripped by the coach. They came out here, they did something about it, and they got right back in this game.
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
That leads us to second down.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
First down here. Here's the first snap after the big play. Here's the quick toss.
I guess you'd say he's like a quarterback. You can't complete them all. And this running back, he can't make every run spectacular. Nowhere to go, so only gets a couple yards this time. Well, the D-line going into that spread look, they want to get to that quarterback.
Jeremy Maclin makes the grab. Way, third down. Smith by himself in the backfield from the shotgun. Kelsey's got it on a pass, had some heat on it. Brought down by Mosley.
The Chiefs, they never back off. That first down, they got a small lead here in the second half. What are they looking to do? They're looking to march this football down the field and score.
Smith's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
First down at the 15. The give out of the eye. Smith's got no one behind him. Just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Smith standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap.
And intercepted. Has space.
He's in the clear. The 20, the 10, taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
You got to love that from your defense. They take a chance. They get the interception. Not only do they do that, they return it a long way for the touchdown.
The Packers getting set to kick it away.
Keeps churning ahead.
The Chiefs are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turn the
Pass is intercepted.
There's a flag out.
Boy, his head got yanked back the other way. An obvious face mask penalty, and that's a big one.
It's about safety of the players, too. That's why when you grab, hit the helmet in certain situations, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty. Don't.
In his hands, complete, touchdown.
What we've seen here today so far, if the receiver gets open, this big quarterback, he is going to throw it in there right on target. Another touchdown throw. What a day.
Mason Crosby ready for the kickoff.
And he's tackled right at the 30-yard line after that return. The Chiefs offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake the last time they had the ball. The turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Inside, and he's home for the touchdown.
And now we're setting up for an exciting final quarter and a half as that touchdown makes this a very close game.
Yeah, it does. You know, listen, I was starting to think that this game might get out of hand, but that quick touchdown changes everything. We'll see how the other team can adjust to a whole new situation. Nice job by the defense that time, stopping a two-point conversion. It is so tough from the 2-yard line. So many things to think about on the defensive side, but they were ready that time.
Montgomery is going to test the coverage here. Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24. Brandon Cooks makes the catch. And it's Eric Berry who brings him down. The Packers have come up with some big plays in the passing game. Cooks had big plays all over this field today, Phil.
He's like the shooting guard, Jim, in basketball. If he's making a lot of shots, let him keep shooting. So they have found a way, keep getting the football in his hands.
And he's thrown to the ground.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
Loss of 2 on that play. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun, Rodgers makes the catch. Able to take the football out to the 28-yard line. That's his 6th catch of the day.
Set up now at the 28-yard line.
Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Aaron Rodgers way has it. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Chiefs are anxious to return the kickoff. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Packers lined up in the nickel. First down at the 21. Harmon's going to pull in the bullet pass.
Things haven't changed from when I played till now. With its zone coverage, quarterbacks, offensive coordinator, and receivers, they expect a completed pass, and that's what they got on this last play.
Smith's completion percentage, 60% on the day. First and 10. The Packers come out in a dime package. Alex Smith from the gun. Oh, it almost picked off that time.
Sometimes on 3rd and long from the defensive side, I like the fact that you can blitz. Send more guys than they can block. Make the quarterback throw the football quickly and short. Then it's all up to coming up and making the tackle.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Smith set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. Smith's got it in the gun. The grab is made by Kelsey. They're going to the hurry.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Smith's on the move. Smith's going to give himself up here and slide the play to an end.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
Smith's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
Got to give the secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
The Chiefs take it from the 33.
Every quarterback hates a situation like this. You're down the football game, and you got 3rd long, but you must be thinking, don't turn it over. So don't force the situation by trying to throw one in there in tight coverage. If they're not open, throw it short.
Smith takes it from the gun. Smith's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. This will be a field goal attempt from 49 yards out. No good. An empty trip for the offense. It's been all about touchdowns today as we welcome you back to the action. Quarters formation here for the defense. Going for the deep ball. And that was close to an interception for Barry. Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has the injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. He couldn't give me specifics, but he could tell me that it is a severe back injury. Guys, the doctors are still examining him at this point. On top of that, they're saying it's hard to know how long he'll be out for right now, but they would not rule out an extended absence.
He's taken down at the 35. And now here we see a tight end who has consistently found a way to get it done, Phil.
I just wondered what, Jim, when you look at this guy today, what's it like to be so good? There's nothing he can't do, and we're seeing it here on the field today.
That's a gain of 7.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Rodgers will have it in the pistol. The Packers take it from the 28. Rodgers running away from the pressure. Had it for a moment, but the ball is knocked out, incomplete.
Let's just tell it like it is, Jim Nance. His receiver's not a very tough guy because he gets hit. It should have been a complete pass. When he gets hit, he just throws that football on the ground, and the pass is incomplete.
The Packers take it from the 28. Intercepted. Even with all the scoring we've seen, a defense now steps up and makes the biggest play of this game as we start the fourth quarter.
Yeah, they went out there and they finally made a play. Man, did that take a long time to see the defense step up, but not too late. Good play, good interception.
It's complete to Jeremy Maclin. The pass play picks up only 2, so now it's 2nd down and 8 following the completion. Manuel from the gun. It's intercepted. Gonna take it home for the touchdown.
Well, when you study the offense and you know what they're going to do, you're able to make plays like that. You time the interception perfectly, you make the catch, and you take it all the way back for the score.
They will not find a way into the end zone, so they'll only get 6 points out of the trip. Well, we're anxious to hear the full story on that injury. Let's go down to Danielle Bellini with the story.
Guys, I just spoke with a Chiefs official. At this point, the medical staff is going to hold him out of this one with what they're still just calling an upper body injury. So, guys, he's out for the day. Back to you.
First down at the 20. Manuel going to take off with it. Taken down at the 27. No huddle time. The Chiefs from the 27. He's drilled as he throws. Third down now. The Packers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. And it's incomplete. Just can't hold on that time.
The Chiefs know to win in the NFL, you got to pick up third downs. It doesn't matter how you do it. Third and short, they go with the pass. Not executed very well. Now it's fourth down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Chiefs from the 27. Catch made. Breaks out of the tackle.
I can't give all the credit to the offense here. They go for it on fourth down here in the second half. Even though they're losing, the defense should have known that that play was coming, and they should have stopped it.
First down here. Manuel's got 2 tight ends on the field for this snap. Out of the shotgun. Look at Fowler make the play on the quarterback.
Man, this defensive end, Jim, he is some talent. That time, good job, makes the move, shows the speed, and gets around there and gets the sack. The defensive line, they're shifting, they're getting into a spread look. I think they think this is going to be a pass. Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver, just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Quarters formation here for the defense.
Manuel's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
There's a flag right there. Ball is out.
The Packers with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. First down at the 37. Probably should have had that one, but it goes incomplete.
Matthews going to go back to the huddle and look at all of his teammates and go, my bad. Well, they know it's your bad. Everybody, even the offensive linemen, they saw you were open and you dropped the pass that was right to you. But, hey, that's the way it goes. You know, you got to keep the confidence up. I think he will, and I'm sure the football will find its way towards him again soon.
Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. They get set quickly, ready for another snap.
The Chiefs have it at the 44. Ball is out. The defense has the football.
When I talk to young quarterbacks, I say the number one rule is always keep 2 hands on that football. That time, he doesn't do it. That's why when he got hit in the pocket, he fumbles it.
Lacey lines up in the backfield.
The give. For a gain of about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job on the offensive line.
Set up now at the 46.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 5.
To the outside, Lacey. Bailey's there to take him down.
Lacey is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
Now 3rd and short following the run.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Easy catch there. No one near him. And in for the touchdown.
That might have provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big, if you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's gotten and how dominant a performance this has been by the team today.
The 20 and tackled at the 21. The Chiefs just gave up some big turnover points. And let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look.
And he's intercepted.
It's not getting any better for the offense here late in this game, as now they get picked off.
The frustration and the bad play just continues. And, you know, it's so bad the coach can't even yell at the players. All you can do is pat them on the head and encourage them to keep trying.
They come to the line of scrimmage in an excellent starting point.
First down at the 30.
That tackle was made at the 27-yard line.
He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
Second down following the run. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends.
They'll go ground. Lacey, right side. And that's Barry in on the stop.
I think the coach on the sidelines, he's going to be happy with every first down because he knows that's more time off the clock. When you're up like this, multiple scores in the second half, every first down just puts the odds in your favor of winning this game. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
The play clock's running down. 2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the game.
The line of scrimmage is the 14.
Well, that's a good job by the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the offensive line.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. Quarterback did not get the snap in time. That'll be a delay of game. With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. They want to keep feeding him the football. Lacey takes the hit and is brought down.
Well, this is not a surprise, Jim. This is what you do. You run the football, you play the clock. This is called managing the game, and it's all up to the head coach getting this done.
3rd down on the way.
Aaron Rodgers will be under center. Coleman's handed the football. Picks up about 5.
Hard sometimes as an offensive coordinator to call plays to catch the defense off guard when you're winning and it's late in the game. So they played it very predictable there. The defense was ready, nowhere to go.
The Green Bay Packers have won the Super Bowl and the Lombardi Trophy. Going back to the state of Wisconsin. It's been a remarkable season. What a Super Bowl to finish it off.
You're right, Jim. A remarkable season to do all that hard work, to find a way to win the Super Bowl. You will go home and you will dream about this for the next 5 months.
The brotherhood will never be stronger than this moment. All the dreams coming out of youth. The emotion of it all, it's almost overwhelming. To dream from the playgrounds to all the practices. To one day have your hands on the Lombardi
now that moment is realized. For the rest of your life, you'll be remembered as a Super Bowl champion. For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long from the Super Bowl.